This pandemic infectious. $30 on this nigga. This pandemic infectious. I put 50 on the wrist to make it last year. I'm throwing numbers on these niggas, they ain't no passing us. Rapping, sucking it out, me Count Dracula. Whole gang Woody on the 20 passenger. Crash with us, at the table we ain't crash with us. Labels calling every day to get some cash to us. Remember they thought I wasn't smart, they try to laugh at us. But still catch them at the door like it don't pass us. Laugh now, cry later, play it cool, slide later. I know I'm gon' die later. On the corner up for a pound, $2, some $9 I'm a real life survivor, them people with shot face. Little shorty with me pop, she look like Seasoninzzzz.
Tell them niggas get in line, they ain't got no money, man. Spent $35 million on my jet, nigga. A week later, spent another $35 million on the palace, some motherfucking style. Take notes, nigga.
Life up easy, a lot of rocks on me. I'm like greasy, it ain't no plotting on me. She too easy, I told her bro to lie for it. If I catch you cheating, I buy your watch, I'm probably gon' rob you for a lot of money. You ain't count no money till you get tired of money. Told her run around right here in the chase with all my dollars on me. Homie and clown, get in his head, you see I'm fire on him. Switch you on the pound, rip through his Louis, felt like this fire on him, it's hot. I'm with Ricky, me and my stick, riding the rear view in the street. I got $20 right now, but I ain't gonna take two, some feet. Pulling the Rolls Royce through my old hood, ain't no way they can miss. She was gonna dance on a little ho-ho, but ain't no way she can kiss. It ain't no way, it ain't no way. I just like a famous bitch and cut her like she OJ. She was trying to play with me, I'm gonna touch her on her birthday. For what?
For what?
Just to ask her if she okay.
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 Okay. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Don't get right. I'm only determined. Sending my shooters like a movie. I'm closing your curtain. Kobe and Shaq. The bottles are black. The 9 inches to you snitches and all these rats. Why you counting my pockets? Bitches be on my bitches. IRS even talking. Real is expensive. My money retarded. Since you niggas is dummies. And my label the largest. I just came for the money. I'm not dissing you niggas. I'm not getting no feelings. Africa and Nairobi. I got kids in the village. Yes, they call me Don Dada. Been through pain and they feel it. Put the hoes on the bus. We could jump on the jet. 737. I'ma jump on the next. Them fake ass lab diamonds. Left a lump on your neck. I gave your bitch a double limit. Ain't nothing but yes. Baguettes. So good to be true. They can't believe we pulled it off, nigga. No way excellence. Elevation.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And up to the 45 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Quick throw there is incomplete. The Bengals 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Here's Smith. Flush to his right. And that one goes short. Low throw.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Third down, y'all. Come on.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Geno out of throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Go, Derwin. Go.
Interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down.
Look at tired already.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Jeez. Already?
Here now, 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning.
I'm going to have to call timeout and get my guy.
Or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns.
Go. Game just started.
Season comes to an end. Quick question, partner.
We took the momentum. Let's keep fighting.
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. action. It's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. When you look at this defense, this unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again is Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league.
Gilmore, 3 pick 6s on the year.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup again. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Smith. Nolan Smith brings him down. That's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Especially early in the game like they have. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Taylor. And fights through one man. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set at 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, he's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Rodgers with a keeper, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aaron Rodgers, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Jake Elliott sets the kickoff.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Gino. He'll buy some time right. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Smith. He's going deep for Brown.
Whoa.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Oh my God. Stop listening.
Christian McCaffrey, 41 yards. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Let's run this clock. It's our game. We ain't giving it up.
Santoso now to send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. This is caught. It's Brown.
Oh, he caught it.
Not before he's inside the 30. Third catch in this first half.
Wow.
And this one is a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like
Oh, he didn't catch that.
to not play too much zone?
Yeah,
He didn't catch that.
How much time you're giving up. I
They
think
gave you
it's a good
that.
point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Bengals 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still try.
Let's go with a spoon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with your other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They run once more with Taylor. Down to about the 22 here. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Jake Elliott ready for the field goal try. He was originally drafted by the Bengals. The kick by Elliott was good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive starts out, but still able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
31, Bengals 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Romeo Doubs, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now Smith. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Running left, Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Steps away. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
Seriously.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
I gotta run the clock. I gotta get the ball back. Run the clock.
They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey powering his way forward, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this
Interception's
drive.
coming.
Makes the defense more likely
Interception right here.
to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
It's coming right here.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To throw it, Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. And they will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Interception right here.
B.J. Hill.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. McCaffrey.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run there, 8 yards, gets him much closer to the end zone with 4th and goal looming.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And he pushed it right. It's no good. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away.
Damn, man.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Brown.
Hollywood.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. He's been the go-to guy. They needed
Hollywood
on third down, went his way and worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
There he goes, left side. And finally, down he goes. They work it inside the 10 to the 7. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their.
Me too, bro. I'm playing my opponent too. It's almost over soon.
Pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but
which one?
self-inflicted.
Yours?
They've had several turnovers.
Okay.
You have to think that's going to be.
I'm playing my opponent in the new one.
In the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
Good shit, good shit, good shit. Glad your game changed. Change the shit up.
In the future, and mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about,
Keep
okay,
digging.
put this behind us and get better for the next time out. This
Good
is
shit.
motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on third down, Smith.
We'll bump the hell out of him. Nope. Oh!
And that is incomplete.
And that's rhythm play that's painted the picture of this game.
Don't go for it, punt it.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Yeah, the kid I'm playing is running on me, but he's just running because he's running the clock. He ain't.
They're going for it. Here we go on fourth. Smith forced out to his left.
The tackle! The fucking tackle!
And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped
Play going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 22 and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up.
Come on, Hollywood!
You have the ball. They can't score.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He's going to be mad as hell ain't running this clock.
Really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run it up before the 2-minute warning. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to
He got White on his team.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take
I don't know. I never heard of it. Maybe triangle, though, yeah. Let's jump.
If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Good shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. Partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Another run with the
Oh, no. Cool.
He's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ballgame, so sometimes you wonder to yourself, how much of that is him with a great performance? How much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the running.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1.
Bang! I fucked him up. Let's go. Fucked him up. Hey, don't quit now, nigga.
9-yard loss.
In this fucking game.
Give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception.
Fucked him up on that last play.
Really? Should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
And as this defense
Gave Gino a concussion on that fucking play. God damn!
performance by the offense too. I mean,
Cody, we had some grease for his fucking head.
On both sides of the football here in this one.
Good game. Good game, Ravens. Good fight.
All the time. You go to each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense.
No, week 2. Week 2. No. We advanced. Yes, last night you were skiing. That was some punch in the face, motherfucker. I knock your teeth out shit right there. Somebody text me earlier, please beat the Bengals. He keeps chirping. He's chirping privately, telling me I'm no good and all this stuff because he beat me. I said, I got him. Game's over.